How are you? Okay, today I have come here not to teach any lesson but one poem or recitation which you have no answers for it or no meanings, no dictation words. That is open on page number 22. Page number 22. What is that? The best house. The best house. Now you see each one of us live in a house. And what do we say? My house is the best. And then your friend says, no, my house is the best. And then another friend says, no, I'm living in a very big house, so my house is the best. Now we shall see. Each one likes their own home. No? Each one likes their own home. We cannot say your house is not good, my house is good and all that. In the same way, these animals also have their own homes. For example, a rat lives in a hole. A sparrow makes its own nest and it lives in a nest. Okay, it's like that. I'll tell you what. Now you see, a mouse so very small. What is a mouse? Mouse means mouse is a rat. Another word for a mouse is a rat. So a mouse so very small. You know the size of a rat, no? Sometimes you can see them in your homes. And where does the mouse live? Singular is mouse and plural is mice. I will tell you that afterwards. A mouse so very small, it is just a small one, it will hardly put it in your hand. So that much, so big it will be what you can put it in your hand. Lived in a hole in the wall. Mice are very cunning animals. They don't have their own homes. What do? They come to your house and make a hole in the wall, in the walls. And they live inside the holes. They make holes inside your house. That is, they take some wall around and they make one hole there. They'll make holes in it. Understood? They make holes and live inside the holes. So lived in a hole in the wall. So where is the hole? In the wall, inside the wall. They keep on digging inside and inside and inside and they live in the hole. So that is the house of the mouse. I like my cozy house, said the tiny little mouse. I like my cozy house. Cozy means what? Small and comfortable. Cozy means what? Small and comfortable. A small house is a nice house if you maintain that house. No? So the mouse says, I have a cozy little house. I have a small house, but I am very happy with my house. Understand? Said the tiny little mouse. So who said this? Tiny little mouse. Tiny means what? Small. Tiny means small. Okay? So what does the mouse tell us? I make my own house. How? Not out of cement and anything. They make holes in the walls of the house. They may come into your house or they may come into my house. Understand? So once they get into the house, they do not know where to live. So they make one hole in the wall and live inside. And they say, this is my home, this is my house, this is my home. And what kind of a home? A cozy home that is small and very happy about it. I'm very comfortable. Okay? So the mouse is happy in that hole in the wall. Next, a sparrow in her nest said, my home is the best. Then comes the sparrow. You know a sparrow, a small little bird. Nowadays you are not able to see sparrows. Very little we see of the sparrows. So then the sparrow comes. What are you saying? My dear mouse, your house is the best. No, my house. A sparrow in her nest. Where does the sparrow live? Where does a sparrow live? Tell me. Yes. They make nests on trees, in the branches of the trees, and they live in that nest. So she says, a sparrow in her nest says, my home is the best. Says, my home is the best. Don't think, my dear mouse, your house is good. My house is much better than your house. It's super. That's the word. So I will call my home what? A super home. A super house. That's the word. So if you want to know how my house looks, I will say my house is super. Better than all these buildings and flats and all this. Said the funny little bird. Sparrow is a very nice animal to look at. A small little bird, and it just makes kiki, the small little sounds it makes. So what does the sparrow say? I make a nest in the branches of the tree. And my house is the best. If you want me to tell you how my house looks like is, it is super. Nobody can say my house is better. Only my house is better. Okay? Who said that? The funny little bird. Who is that funny little bird? Sparrow. Sparrow is funny little bird. Even if you put the sparrow on your hand, it will be just enough on your palm. You can just hold it like this. Such a small bird, a sparrow is. Understood? Then comes a kitten. What kitten? Ginger kitten. What is ginger kitten? Tell me. What is meant by ginger kitten? That is to say they are orange in color. You don't find this cat. You don't find these cats everywhere. A little ginger kitten. Ginger kitten is like an orange color. Orange colored cat. So, ginger kitten is, it will be orange in color. See, in the picture you can see. It is not black or it is not white. What color is it? Orange. You know the color of orange, you know? Orange, yes. So a little ginger kitten had a basket she could sit in. What a house this kitten has, no? It has one basket there and it is sitting inside the basket and saying, my house is the best. Is that called a house? When you have basket, open basket. And it cannot make nest like the sparrow. It cannot make holes in the walls. So it only found, what did it find? It found one basket type, an open basket type, and this orange kitten, orange color. It's a very good pet animal. Ginger kitten is a very good pet animal. But what is its house? How does it look? Only just a little basket, and it's sitting nicely, happily inside the basket and saying what? And she asked with a mew, would you like to live here too? And how does what is the sound made by the kittens? Meow, 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 meow. Yes. So it is asking the other people, see my house, how nice it is inside the basket. No? Happy, nicely, very spacious and happy for me. Do you want to come and live with me? Who wants to go and live in the baskets? You want to go and live in the basket? Huh? Do you want to go live in the basket? It is because it is a small pet animal, it is able to live in the basket. Can you and I live in the basket, girls? No. We need one double bedroom flat or a big bungalow, something like that. So we cannot go and share that basket along with that ginger kitten. So a little ginger kitten had a basket she could sit in. So it found one basket, searching, it saw one basket. And suddenly it went and sat. Okay. And she asked with a mew. Mew is what? The sound of a cat, no? What is that called? The sound? What sound does a cat do? Meow, meow. Yes. Would you like to live here too? So it is asking. It is asking its friends, that is, say, the mouse or the sparrow. Do you want to come and live with me in this house? What is that house? Ginger kitten lives in a basket. It found a basket. It found a basket. So come, you too want to live. Where is the place over there? Tell me. No place. So that says, the ginger kitten says, my house is the best. You don't say, my dear mouse, your house is the best. My dear sparrow, you don't say, your nest is the best. My house is the best. big for a mouse hole and I can't live in a tree. I would squash a kitten's basket. My house is just right for me. So then comes a little boy. Little boy comes and says, I'm too big for a mouse hole. Mouse's hole. I told him the mouse makes a hole in the wall. So can one boy or a girl go and live inside that hole? No. They cannot live. Even a small baby girl also, or baby boy also cannot live in such a house. So he says, I am too big for a mouse hole. The hole made by a mouse. That does not take me inside. That is to say, like, I cannot live in the hole made by the mouse. And I can't live in a tree. Who's living in the tree? The sparrow is living in the tree. Okay? And then I cannot live in a tree like that all the time. You can fly and you come onto a tree. You fly and come onto the tree. But we people, can we do that? How many of you got wings in the class? How many of you got wings in the class? Nobody has wings. So you cannot make a house on the tree. I would squash a kitten's basket. That is, what is meaning of squash? That is to break. The little boy is saying, if I come and live like a mouse in that little basket, what will happen? I can only break the basket. Even then the basket does not fit for me. Okay. You understood, children? So the little boy is saying, I am too big for a mouse's hole. I am too big for a sparrow's nest. I am too big for what? For a ginger kitten. Where does the ginger kitten live? I told you, in a basket. So now the boy is saying, I am too big for all this. I cannot live in a hole. I cannot live in a nest. I cannot live in a basket. Understood? I will squash the kitten. Something like, if I only sleep in the basket, what happens? It will break. So my house is just right. So I live in a house that is just right for me. That is a house. Must be a house like. Understand? This is the house where the boy lives. I'm just showing you. This is not the house of the boy. I'm just showing you. So the boy is saying, I will live in my own house, and that house is very, very comfortable. Okay? So this poem, what do you learn from this poem? That each one likes their own house. Each one of us like our own house. Okay? They like our own house. Have you understood, girls?